Okay, so I think we're actually doing this now, if everything goes to plan, because, you know, things are just, they're a little bit nuts for me today. I had to get this done. This is actually the makeup that I did for my Halloween video. It's not done, technically, but this is like the baseline for everything else. And I don't want to go on here covered in fake blood, so still have like other stuff, but it's fine. Let's do Heretic Station. Oh no, I have to take him, don't I? Ugh. I think he has the same kind of powers as Garrus, in which case I'll just switch them out. I really want to play like main biotic. Can I info? Okay, so he's pretty much Tally, except... One second. Except, yeah, it's Tally, minus the, minus, you know, the... Oh gosh. Just, we're not doing this. We're just not doing this in my head. It's not, that sentence isn't happening. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, he's an infiltrator. Health or weapon damage. I'm gonna regret this. It's fine. Okay, let's go then. My allergies are also acting up, so I'm like very, very congested and I hate it. On the other hand, I got new glasses. I have not gotten new glasses in like 2 years.
You know,
so
it's just
finally,
our heat emissions that
accurate.
are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
But would
Windows
they?
are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates.
Exactly.
Access achieved. We may proceed.
Choker, shut up. Don't be mean to Legion.
Alert. This facility has little aerogravity. Geth require neither.
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
And that helps us how?
The heretics must scrub this junk data. They have partitioned themselves into local networks, working in parallel. Any alarm we trigger will not go beyond the room we are in. Only accessing the main core will trigger a station-wide alert.
We've got a job to do. Let's get to it.
Shepard Commander, we concluded that destruction of the station was the only resolution to the heretic question. There is now a second option.
We're going with the second option.
Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
Wow, great choices. Genocide or brainwashing. If you screwed with my head, made me nod and smile at everything, I'd rather you blew my head off. Let me die as me.
Why didn't you mention this before we came aboard?
We did not know the virus was complete. It is. It can be used against the true Geth at any time. Our arrival was timely.
They're your people, Legion. You must have an opinion.
This is new data. We have not yet reached consensus. We will process as the mission proceeds.
Rewriting is unethical, but is killing them ethical either?
I wouldn't brainwash an organic race. I can't see treating the Geth differently.
The question is irrelevant. If we do not rewrite them, we destroy them. That is
Either
why we are
way,
here.
you're doing
Do not
something
hesitate
terrible.
now. They will exterminate your
I need
species
to turn this
because
down
their
because I'm
gods
going
tell
into the
the
red,
truth.
and
You cannot negotiate with
if I
them.
start
They
yelling,
do not
we're
share
gonna
your
have
pity,
problems.
remorse, or fear.
Why are you doing that? Not me just randomly messing around with my lights. Yeah, I'm more pleased with that. I should shift, isn't it? Yeah, synthetic targets.
The Geth are shut down. We could sneak past them.
Interrupting data streams will alert local network. We recommend preemptive strikes against hardlink routers. Alert.
That's it?
We have been detected. These hubs are built with resources that could be useful to our mission. It would be efficient to salvage the material as
Why are all the heretics attached to these
It's
hubs?
money. You gave me
these are
money,
mobile
Legion.
platforms, hardware. The crew is software. They are communing through the station's central computer.
I'm not sure I follow.
The heretics connect to the main computer to exchange data memories and program updates. We gain complexity by linking together. To be isolated within a single platform is to be reduced. We see less, comprehend less. It is quieter.
I like
If you
the quiet.
exchange data, memories, how do you keep track of which ones are yours? How do you stay you?
There is only we. We were
They're not an
created to share
individual.
data among ourselves. The difference between Geth is perspective. We are many eyes looking at the same things. One platform will see things another does not, and will make different judgments.
I can see why you'd be conflicted about the heretics. In a way, whatever you do to them, you're doing to yourself.
Yes, once they return to us and upload their memories, we will share their experience of being altered.
Every other species I know of might be psychologically scarred by a traumatic experience like that.
It is not clear if Geth can be traumatized. We do not feel pain as you do. We cannot predict what the effects will be.
Let's keep
True.
moving.
Yes,
You don't really have experience with this, so to be fair.
we can assume control of any defensive turret. They will assist us briefly, then self-destruct. Hacking turret. Providing for target.
No shields!
That was easy, I guess.
We have been detected.
Darn it.
Abundant and bad arrow. Taking hits. Automated flight from the ring.
Oh gosh.
Arrow. Target processed.
Thank you.
Successful shot.
Shields!
I go from, oh, that was easy, to, well, darn it, I accidentally ran over one of the green things. time blowing things up for money. What a fun job. Really?
Come here!
I love the no gravity. So fun. Wrong button.
Acknowledged.
Darn it.
Enemy disabled.
Oh gosh.
They've got close.
Really? Okay, well that's why I didn't see any biotics going wild up here. Thank you, Legion, for taking care of everything. Because I was useless. It's fine. I like it when you have party members that are more useful. Like, I've played some games that it's like, okay, you're literally just choosing the party members for, you know, whoever you like better as far as banter. Dragon Age. Like, the tense music started and I was like... Okay. I can't save. Ammunition.
This should come in handy.
Okay, I haven't won this quick before and I love it dearly. It's horrifically long though. I get irritated when my hair is past my shoulders and this is all the way down my back. Not like an everyday thing, definitely. Already full ammo, okay. We're just walking. Single file, kiddos.
Detected.
Nothing can stop me!
Seriously. There's more?
Targeting order process.
See? We're all good.
What are these?
Processors. Each contains thousands of geth.
Can they see us?
They are no more aware of us than you are of cells in your bloodstream.
This isn't like the other hubs we've seen here.
This is a database. It contains a portion of the heretic's accumulated memories. Wait. We discovered copies of our current patrol routes in this database. This suggests the heretics have runtimes within our networks.
We wouldn't be here if the heretics wanted to be friends with the Geth. Why wouldn't they spy on you?
You do not understand. Organics do not know each other's minds. Geth do. We are not suspicious. We accept each other. The heretics desired to leave. We understood their reasons. We allowed it. There was peace between us.
And the fact that there's not is scary.
It couldn't have lasted forever. You disagreed about what path your race should take.
Human history is a litany of blood shed over differing ideals of rulership and afterlife. Geth have no such history. We shared consensus on such things.
Oh,
How could we
sweetie.
have become so different? Why can we no longer understand each other? What did we do wrong?
When individuals are separated, they develop in different ways. When they get back together, they don't always get along.
If this is the individuality you value, we question your judgment. This topic is irrelevant. We must return to the mission.
Have you reached a decision about whether to rewrite the heretics or not?
We are still trying to build consensus. Some processes judge destruction preferable, others rewrite.
Let's keep moving.
It's a hard decision. But I really don't think it's one I or Shepard am qualified to make.
This is it?
Yes, we will upload a copy of our runtime into the core. It will delete all copies of the virus. When complete, it will notify us. The indexing operation will take time. The heretics will respond with force to our upload. We must hold this room. We can override some of the station's internal systems to defend us. Are you ready to begin?
Start your upload, Legion. We'll defend this position.
File transfer begun. Shepard
Yes,
Commander,
we will.
where would you like us to activate defenses? Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Hacking turret.
Whoops, not what I meant.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Automated light weapon ring. Targeting order processed. Abundant balance. Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Overriding your target. Executing Shields map.
Not remember. Okay.
Maneuvering. Order received.
Gosh. And I'm out of ammunition.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Acknowledged. Overriding your target. Taking hits.
Wrong way. Whoops. We are going to straight.
Acknowledged. Neutralized.
Okay.
Data mine and analysis complete.
We good.
Shepard Commander, it is time to choose. Do we rewrite the heretics or delete them?
You don't have any trouble wiping out your own people.
Every sapient has the right to make their own decisions. The heretics chose a path that prohibits coexistence.
If they have the right to make their own decisions, why brainwash them?
Yeah.
We stated the option exists. We did not endorse it. It is Shepard
It
Commander's
shouldn't
decision.
be.
What's to stop them from using the virus later to change themselves back?
We will delete the virus after using it. We judge it too dangerous to allow its existence.
Why are you letting me make this decision? They're your people.
We are conflicted.
Case in
There is
point.
no consensus among our higher order runtimes. 573 favor rewrite, and 571 favor destruction. Shepard
By
Commander,
2, the majority
you have
is
fought the
rewrite.
heretics. You have perspective we lack. The Geth grant their fate to you.
If they're rewritten, your people will accept them back? Will they even want to go back?
They will agree with our judgments in return. We will integrate their experiences. All will be stronger.
Take them then. When we get control of the core, release the virus.
Acknowledged. Releasing virus. Note, remote access via high-gain transmission required.
What does that mean?
The virus will be sent to heretics in nearby star systems. This station will broadcast a powerful electromagnetic pulse through FTL channels.
How powerful?
Yield in excess of 1.21 petawatts. Alert. EM flux will be hazardous to unshielded organic forms. Addendum. The interior of this station is not shielded.
I really wish you'd said that before. Back to the ship. Double time, people.
We don't even bother fighting here.
Under fire.
Oh, need to fight a little bit more this time. Because if you just try to wait and fight through all that, I am not fast enough to fight through all that and still get, you know, away. So, you know, we opt instead for run. It's a timed event. I don't do well in any timed events. Ask my math teachers. I'm not kidding. Every single math class I ever had where they gave timed stuff, I just failure. Absolute failure.
They've seen us.
Arrow. Abundant battle. Malfunction. By the way.
See? All I did was hack and then barrier. I'm very glad I opted for barrier because I get into bad spots all the time. I have everybody except for Jack, like, in the standard outfits.
Commander, Tali just went to have a chat with Legion. You better get down to the AI core.
I'm on it, Joker.
Yeah. Chat.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here. I caught Legion scanning my Omni tool. It was going to send data about the flotilla back to the Geth.
Creators performed weapons tests and were discussing plans to attack us. We believed it necessary to warn our people.
We already made the Geth stronger by rewriting the ones that worship the Reapers. I won't let Legion endanger the fleet by giving them more information.
Creator Talizora acts out of loyalty to her people. She was willing to be exiled to protect them. We must also protect our people from the Creator threat.
Valid.
You can't let this happen, Shepard. I trusted you, and I
I
worked with a
love
Geth
you,
on
Tali,
the team, but this is
but-
too much.
Tali, your father was running brutal experiments. If the subjects had been human, I'd damn well be telling the Alliance about it.
I know, but if the Geth find out,
They'd attack, which would cause a war that would leave both the Geth and the Quarians vulnerable when the Reapers show up. Is that what you want, Legion?
We believed it was necessary to relay the information.
Sooner or later, you're both gonna have to stop fighting this war, or we'll all end up paying for it.
Yeah.
To facilitate unit
Unfortunate.
cohesion, we will not transmit data regarding Creator plans.
thank you, Legion. I understand your intention. What if I gave you some non-classified
Non-classified
data to
data.
send?
We would be grateful.
We're down for non-classified. Like, I do use AI hacking when I'm up against synthetics, but I'm very rarely up against synthetics. I'm supposed to talk to him. I don't like talking to people. It's annoying. It's all fine.
Shepard,
I have questions about the gap.
specify.
We need every advantage if this mission is gonna succeed.
Limited code development is approved. We need to access your FTL system to download relevant data.
Edie, let Legion through the firewalls for a minute.
Very well,
But
Shepard.
monitor him, just in case. Heck yes.
Shepard,
Uh,
I have questions about the gap.
specify.
Do I even...
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, let's just... I feel like doing it now. I love Legion, but I'm not in the mood to, like, just talk right now. Because then I have to listen, and I just want to skip everything. Let's go to CIC. I am really never in the captain's cabin. This is why I can't get fish.
The IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
I was actually gonna wonder if Kelly was gonna tell me, oh, you have mail when I fucking don't! It makes me a little bit upset. Just a little bit. I don't know if you can tell. Yes, I understand that I'm ridiculous.
The IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems.
Oh yeah. Let's look at Legion's new little... Ooh. I like the standard. And you know what? We're gonna give Jack back her standard, because why not?
Hey, Commander, good news. Looks like the Reaper
IFF is finally hooked up and ready to go.
That is not entirely accurate, Mr. Moreau. The device is powered, but it is causing some unusual instability in other systems. I recommend a more thorough analysis before we attempt to use it.
We can't put our mission on hold forever. How long will this take?
A full scan? Who knows with this thing? Maybe you better take the shuttle for this mission. I'll make sure we're up and running when you get back.
Commander, Miranda, I've already notified the team. We'll meet you on the shuttle. Once we're closer to our destination, you can decide who to take with you.
Then I guess I'll head down to the shuttle. Joker, ship's all yours. Take care of her.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Is this the moment? Is this the moment? Is this the moment? Because I think oh, I'm supposed to go talk to... fine, I can do that later. It's fine. I just have little side things I want to do. But like, I think this is the moment. It is. I don't know.
I'm telling you, Edie, your readings are off. It's radiation bleed, just white noise.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static. We are transmitting the Normandy's location.
Transmitting? To who? Oh, shit.
It's the moment. We're just gonna deal with it. We're just gonna deal with it, okay? I should have talked to everybody before this. I really
Getting out
should
of here.
have.
Propulsion systems are disabled. I am detecting a virus in the ship's computers.
From the IFF? Damn it, why didn't you scrub it?
Primary defense systems are offline. We can save the Normandy, Mr. Moreau, but you must help me. Give me the ship.
What? You're crazy! You start singing Daisy Bell and I'm done.
Unlock my sealed databases and I can initiate countermeasures. The maintenance shaft in the science lab will allow passage to the AI core.
Oh gosh,
Main
should I?
corridors
Oh
are
my
no
gosh,
longer
should I
safe.
load
The collectors
back
have boarded.
and do the other things that I wanted to do, or should I do this?
God damn it.
I don't know. Nobody's freaking tell me. Okay, you know what? Where will this load me back to? We're gonna see. If they load me back right here, we're just gonna have to go with it and then hope I didn't mess everything up. Mess the things that I wanted to do well. Honestly, none of this is gonna be as bad as going into, Yep. Okay. Nope. Am I gonna die?
You're our only shot, Joker. Go! Joker, don't waste this chance. Go!
This is
Joker, go! God damn it!
awful.
Shit!
I don't know where I'm supposed to be going.
Shit.
The maintenance shaft is located at the far end of the science lab. Hostiles approaching. Immediate withdrawal is advised.
Yes, we're withdrawing. Jeez, Edie, get off my back just for a minute. Because I remember thinking, oh no, this is fine, you know. They're not gonna like kill Joker. He's incapable of combat, so it's fine. No, it's a stealth mission. I just didn't realize it was a stealth mission.
Multiple hostiles detected on the crew deck.
Joker, this deck is crawling with those things. Stay close. I'll protect you.
Will you?
Shit!
Main fusion plant offline. Activating emergency H fuel cells.
What the shit?
That's my thoughts.
Alright, I'm at, you.
Connect the core to the Normandy's primary control module.
Great. This is where it starts. We're just all organic batteries. Guess who they'll blame? This is all Joker's fault. What a tool he was. I have to spend all day computing pi because he plugged in the Overlord.
I have access to the defensive systems. Thank you, Mr. Moreau. Now you must reactivate the primary drive in engineering.
You want me to go crawling through the ducts again?
Again.
I enjoy the sight of humans on their knees. That is a joke.
Right.
Very
Behind
funny.
you connects to the engineering deck.
Very funny. Very funny, Edie. I love it. She's got such a sense of humor. Oh, we're not doing Legion's Quest anymore, but do I feel like changing that? There's a misprint. That's fine. I typed that in without my glasses on, or my contacts in. I don't have my glasses on now. I just have contacts in, so I
Hostiles
can
are
see.
present in engineering. They are heading towards the cargo bay. Clear. Proceed immediately. Activate the drive and I will open the airlocks as we accelerate. All hostiles will be killed.
What? What about the crew?
They are gone, Jeff. The collectors took them.
You got lucky, sir. Crawling through the ducts. I don't understand why more people didn't do that.
Room.
Like, honestly. They're there.
I have control.
I have control. That's not ominous at all, Edie. I know you're a sweet lady who won't try to hurt us, but...
Purge is complete. No other life forms on board. Securing airlocks and cargo bay doors.
I think Joker needs a doctor. He has very brittle bones and you just made him run and, like, climb stuff. At least get him an x-ray, please, for my sake.
Send a message to Shepard's shuttle. And tell her what happened.
Message away. Are you feeling well, Jeff?
That's what you get for taking your entire squad.
No.
Just saying.
But thanks for asking.
Yeah, no, like, I talked to my brother recently. We both have, like, really bad allergies. We're just having the worst time recently.
You lost
But
everyone.
he's asthmatic,
and damn
so...
near lost the ship too?
I know, alright? I was here.
He kept
Not
the
his
ship!
fault, Miranda. None of us caught it.
It's
Mr.
more
Taylor
than what
is
anyone
correct.
else would have done!
The harmful data in the collector drive was even more sophisticated than the black box Reaper viruses I was given.
I heard it was a rough ride. How you holding up?
There's a lot of empty chairs in here.
We did everything we could, Jeff.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
Is the ship clean? We can't risk this happening again.
Edie and I purged the systems. The Reaper IFF is online. We can go through the Omega-4 relay whenever you want.
Don't even
We
get
will
me started
take our
about
time on
unshackling
that.
the damned AI.
Well, what can I do against collectors? Break my arm at them? Edie cleared the ship. She's all right.
I assure you, I am still bound by protocols in my programming. Even if I were not, you are my crewmates.
Aww, Edie.
Edie's had plenty of opportunity to kill us.
She's
We need all the help we can
amazing.
get.
Sounds like we have everything we need to rescue the crew.
No, we do
We've
not.
done everything we can. It's time to take the fight to the collectors.
I'll give the orders soon. Get to your stations and secure for general quarters.
Great. Here we go again. Hit the map whenever you're ready, Commander.
At least I don't have to worry about Kelly bugging me. Because that's annoying. Talk to everybody, and then I guess I just have to do scans.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing, in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination. Can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech. No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, gone forever. Understand now? No art, no
It's
culture.
sad.
Closer to husks than slaves. Tools for reapers. Protheans dead. Collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
You said the collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Art
Personal
is
interest
culture.
negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan.
What does that say
always
about
had
our
me do the
culture?
counter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for reapers. Worse than the Geth.
I'm sorry, I know that was important, but you perform Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
I love it. The first time he did that, I actually repeated the conversation because I wanted to hear it again. That's amazing. And he just... love it.
What is it about the collector's modifications that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes, like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight, technological advance. Krogan could have evolved
Science is
alone,
hard.
worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
Talked before. Best option. That or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. Do what I can.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Morden.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
Aw. I love that you're included, Morden. You might be a little bit... sometimes, but we love you anyway.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Why do you say it like that?
Cerberus has ranks, but it's not the Alliance. No rules about fraternization. Your vote, your call. You want to get friendly with everyone? That's your business.
You sound hesitant, Jacob. Am I putting you on the spot?
This is so uncomfortable.
You're trying to. Sorry if I knee-jerked. Cerberus puts a lot of suspicion in your head. I like you, Shepard. So talk, and we'll see how it goes.
You want to talk about what happened with your father?
This is it?
I don't really have anything to say about that, Commander. It's done with.
Can I leave?
Okay with
you focus on more than the job. A threat this big, you can't just
get me out of this conversation. You have nothing new to say.
Anyway, I should get back to prep.
Thank you. I've been released. I'm not gonna make you guys sit through scanning because that's just dull. But, you know, we'll do some other stuff. I have Stop the Collector's assignments. Okay, the locket. Okay. Chunka. Okay. So we'll do all that and stuff this time around, I guess, because, you know, I'm not gonna make you sit through scanning.
Commander, sorry about the crew.
It's not your fault.
You know
buddy.
what? I'm not
you did
sorry.
the best you
could.
could.
What the hell were you doing, leaving us out here where collectors can work us over? Because you know what? I should just go. Next port, just get the hell out of here.
You don't mean that, Jeff.
No, he doesn't.
No, but it felt good. I'm sorry, Commander. Okay, I'm ready. I'm good. I'm ready to save the day.
I know how dangerous it was.
Honestly,
need some time,
like,
you know.
You are not the person that I want defending the ship anyway, buddy.
Shepard is right to be concerned, Jeff.
You just do the driving. You're the driver.
Stress fractures.
That's what pills are for, Edie. She is so my mom.
I notice you're calling Edie her and she now.
Huh. No, I hadn't really noticed that. Edie, should I have noticed that?
No, Jeff. It is not worth noting.
Well, there you go, Shepard. Looks like we haven't noticed anything.
I think you're taking the human-machine interface a little far.
Doesn't matter.
I'm just having a little fun with you, Commander. No need to get all
unnatural.
What Jeff and I are exhibiting is more a platonic symbiosis than hormonally induced courtship behavior.
Okay, yeah, that was a little creepy.
Love it.
Edie's replaced the whole crew. You're not concerned she can replace you too?
Well, she's amazing.
Hell no.
There's something off about how she handles the Normandy. We ran simulations, and it's better when we both have the helm.
Calculating an optimum course of action is simple. If two AI weapons are pitted against each other, the one with superior hardware will always win. Human misjudgments defy predictive models.
License to screw up, Commander. You heard it straight from the ship.
I love it.
Well, you let me know if you need anything, Joker.
Will do, Commander. But Edie's got it covered.
Just like, oh, so we're calling Edie her and she now instead of just being, you know, passive aggressive. All right, that's fine. The fact that Edie could have been running the ship the whole time just proves that no one here was necessary. Katsumi never has anything to say because she's a DLC, so I am not walking into these things. They will make me sad.
Shepard.
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justice.
I guess I have to be in the mood to talk. Unfortunate. I don't want to talk. Why are you making me talk?
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
Sorry, just rearranging my mic.
There are only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us.
And the training has a high casualty rate.
It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the only honest one.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter.
I find that hard to believe. Every single possible, situation, not possible.
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray
We have
everywhere.
to visit Liara too.
The code of the Justicar is black and white.
Okay,
I
so
might seem a hero to many.
talk to everybody.
But I would kill all of them if I had to.
Then Omega, then side quests, then Liara. We'll do Liara last.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight errant in your medieval lore.
Of course.
Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
You make killing sound so casual.
Remember, each being
you're not
may
really
have
one to
slain.
talk.
They are always in my thoughts.
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
It does not. However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
You could meet someone who reawakens those desires.
I am nearly 1,000 years old. I know myself.
I
and
love
my
her.
values. But your curiosity is quite welcome.
You know about knights errant and samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
Samara, you're really, really fucking old.
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered.
That's a good thing, right?
If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions.
Yes, accurate. I love that.
I am curious to see what you will do.
I'm blaring out. Okay, trying to find that sweet spot. Okay. Because apparently I was, going very high into the red. Whoopsie daisy.
I should go.
I'm glad we spoke.
Well, I kind of talked over you the entire time, and I'm sorry for that. I wasn't interested, and that's not really your fault.
Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
We need to have the best...
I've already upgraded the Normandy's exploration probes. I have no additional suggestion. I shall return to my meditations. Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to
I would hate that.
Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
What do you mean, solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic?
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not shattered. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
Isn't that a rather personal memory to talk about?
Forgive me. Lately I've spent a great deal of time reviewing my life. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
You can remember everything that happened in your life?
Nearly. I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
I'm picking at my makeup like it's
That
gonna
sounds
change
difficult.
anything.
At any moment, you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never felt any particular guilt about my contracts. My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
My gun can't decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes were honed to kill. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
So you don't assume any responsibility for the things you do?
This is
Not
rude.
every action
Very rude to
performed
say.
by my body is a result of conscious choices. I take responsibility for those that are. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
Yeah. Different cultures, different ideas.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes.
That time. Laser dot trembles on the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid Drell memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
You've spent a lot of your life alone, Thane.
Work fulfilled me. Reading. I barely spoke to anyone outside my
Guess
family.
what? You got a new family now. It's everybody on this freaking ship.
You're the only friend I've made in 10 years.
This crew is pretty diverse. You must have something in common with some of them. Get out of this room and talk to them.
I shall consider it. I won't keep you.
I shall consider it. It's like, dude, you need to get out more. I'm telling you that because...
So quiet around here. I miss the crew.
Well, my screen glitched again. Love when it does that. I have no idea what happened here. So you guys can still see, you know, the game, but I can't. Which is why it's just all frozen. If there's ever a time to drink, this is it. Katsumi did have something new to say, which is interesting. And great. My mouse is on the other side of my screen, which means as soon as I click anything with my mouse, I'm gonna get launched out of this again.
What can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course.
Hate that.
I'd been meaning to speak with you, in fact.
You have. Brilliant.
I wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task, and it seems I was wrong. Frankly,
yeah. I'm
based
amazing.
on what I've seen, I wish Cerberus had recruited you earlier.
And there we go. I can't see anything. I hate it in this house. I hate it. I hate this house.
I trust you, but I don't trust Cerberus.
Okay, cool.
Your experiments cross the line.
All the time, yes. But I recall a Spectre who crossed a few lines while hunting.
I
down
was a
Sarah and
renegade
Geth,
then.
and we got
How
lucky to
dare
have
you?
him. Too many join us out of simple xenophobia. We
I
need
got a
more
little bit
people
loud.
here
Sorry,
for the right
but-
reasons.
What was Cerberus trying to prove by experimenting on children like Jack?
A mistake, no question. Not mine. And one that was corrected once we discovered the extent of the experiments being performed.
I saw your bases years ago. You were using Rachni, Thorian creepers, even husks to make your own army.
The husks were already dead. The Thorian creatures were mindless, and the Rachni were abandoned once we understood their intelligence. We weren't breeding an army, we were breeding expendable shock troops for high-risk scenarios. How many soldiers died in Saren's attack on Eden Prime? How many would have lived if we'd had just a dozen Rachni soldiers on our side?
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
I disagree
Because
with this.
I still envy the time Morden spent
profoundly.
with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
The best thing he did was to put you on my squad.
You'd have done fine without me.
Yes, I would
You may
have,
not
because I never
believed it
use
before,
you.
But I don't have what you do. That fire that makes someone willing to follow you into hell itself. My father got me the best genes money could buy. Guess it wasn't enough.
You always bring up your genetic tailoring. It really bothers you, doesn't it?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
You say that as if you aren't a person with completely free will who could be doing whatever you want it to do. I mean, you could decide, I don't want to use my biotics, I don't want to use, my intelligence, I'm just gonna go be a dancer in, Afterlife. And, you know what? That would be your choice. 100%. You still have free will, Miranda. Don't waste it.
You're not coasting on good genes, Miranda. Your ability and your dedication speak for themselves.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate that. I should get back to work, but thank you for coming by.
Yeah, well, felt like a waste of time, but that's fine. I wanna fight somebody.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. Optimizing weapons charges, planning attack vectors, you know.
You know, relaxing.
I'm still trying to figure out how to prepare for this mission. Humans don't deal with stress the way Turians do.
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly, the Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time. But
Love
an unmapped
that.
area, advanced technology, and the Collectors.
I
We're
feel like
going to
half
lose
the reason I
people.
like
No way
Garrus is
around
because
that.
he's over here like,
Not a happy
Shepard is a
analysis.
badass, and I'm like,
worry.
thank
Spread
you!
it around, and I'm with you regardless.
Do you ever regret leaving CSEC or the Turian military?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a good Turian hears a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite. Not when the galaxy is at stake.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have
we
more
already have
operational
this
discipline
conversation?
than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk
Sure,
operations.
but that was quick. We raced. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI. all
Thanks for the
together.
talk.
Sure
Just
thing.
that you had nothing new. I'm sorry. Whoops. We are successfully avoiding all romances in this, because I swear if anybody shows up in the captain's cabin, I will scream at them. I will scream at them. Shepard will politely reject them. I feel like I need to make that distinction. I haven't seen my son in a long time.
Shepard,
Just checking in. How are you doing?
I was just sitting here thinking. The picture, I'm finally starting to get it. There's a tank imprint, the battle at Canrum. A dead Turian, stripped. You don't see them out of their armor much. A Krogan boot on his head, and a claw hammer. It's under the brow plate, pulling it back, right? Eyes have gone black, and you see tension in the muscle. You can feel it ready to snap. I get it.
Canrum isn't ringing a bell.
Death of Shiagar, female warlord. Turians killed her, so they were hunted down and made examples. Even if they won the war, it was the last push before the rebellions ended.
Maybe I had to be there, but I don't get the joke.
He wasn't there either,
There's
to be
no
fair.
joke. It's just great. It's a Turian, and he's being torn apart for what they did. I felt nothing before, but now I get it. It was a good fight. The enemy was destroyed to punish them all and send a message. I get it. I hate Turians. I thought you'd be glad.
Yeah, we have a Turian one floor up.
I don't know if I'll be coming down here for these talks anymore.
Whatever. Don't have to be friends to fight good enemies. Just thought you'd like to know I'm finding reasons for my own battles.
I'm glad for that, but I feel like you do need to remember that, like, we have Turians on the crew. I would prefer if we don't go around being like, oh yeah, I hate that person. And no, we don't condone that here. How you doing, Jack?
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
Still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's so...
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult.
Kept the haircut.
Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
Depends on the cult.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
What'd you do when you found out?
What do you think?
Honestly, like, I don't blame you, Jack.
Must have met some good people, too.
Sucks,
You've seen where I came from. Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson. Done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
Space station?
Space station?
You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
Parades are boring, to be fair. I never got people that watch the Macy's parade. Like, just parades aren't all that fun for me.
You were a pirate, too?
Ties in with the kidnapping. If you hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to just kill them all.
I'm surprised you'd even mention vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
that.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. Thanks for asking.
Well, Jack, we're your friends here, and we want everybody to just get along and have a good time and not, you know, die. Engineering? Okay. Tally.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little boshtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to
We
rest?
don't have the help to
Really,
offer,
it's not
Shepard.
bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
Yeah.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox.
Vaccinate
but
yourself
I'd run a
against
fever
chickenpox.
as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak.
Quests,
they were more likely to adapt
but
to
I gotta
contamination
start working on my
than
other
fight
stuff.
it.
So,
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't have all been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld and our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are
well,
in our
luckily,
suits even
you
among
never
family.
will have to.
The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except... well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
I appreciate the thought, Tally. And I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Nevertheless, I'd be honored to link suits with you, Shepard.
I appreciate the sentiment.
If you were a Quarian and we weren't already on a suicide mission. I'm going to tinker a bit more. Thanks for coming by.
That was sweet. Okay, so, you know what? The only one that we have that's a full, mission and not just talking to people is, I believe, Lost Operative. That one's talking to somebody, talking, and could potentially end up being more, but I think we're gonna do Lost Operative. Yeah, honestly, I'll probably hop on off stream to do all the scanning. That's awful, taxing, annoying. Platinum rich planet, doubtful. Oh, need gas. But we have 60 probes now, and that'll make this a lot easier for when I do it.
I have detected an anomaly. Launching probe.
Status of system operator is not known. General distress. Beacon auto process interrupted at parse point
Probe
ACO6.
launched. I have found something.
Let's go do that then. As long as it's not another mess like Firewalker, I'm fine with that. I hated Firewalker so much. Like that and the Overlord. It was like, oh yeah, you liked Mass Effect 1? Well, here's all the parts you didn't like about Mass Effect 1, compound it into one singular thing, and it's like... Respectfully? No. Okay. I'm just doing this. My thumb is still sore when I fully extend it, which is annoying, but what can I do?
We've been spotted. Shields.
High impact shot!
Okay.
Eclipse forever!
More people. Well, that worked.
Like a toy!
Custom shot ready.
Good? Okay, so I did all that for nothing. Great.
I can take you all.
Firing a high impact shot.
Why are we just getting screaming? You know what? You guys can just handle it.
I'll tear you apart! Their shields are down! Fire at will! Weakening their...
Beautiful.
This computer contains the encrypted intelligence extracted from the captured Cerberus agent. The information could adversely affect Cerberus if it were ever circulated publicly. Data uploaded to Alliance Command.
Okay, great. So that'll be all. I'll probably, because we're here, probe the planet and then, yeah, but that's fine. Gosh, I'm tired. I'm not feeling good today. That's fine. All right. Command key. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, have a wonderful day. And I hope I see you next week. And, you know, I don't know what I'm doing. I look nice, but this was awful. This was just, I'm having an off day today. We're all entitled to our off days. I'm not taking it personally. What I am taking personally is the fact that my computer keeps messing with me, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Bye!